Alright, it's time to talk. It's a great day for gaming. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to episode 6, take 2 of our Pokemon Sage Let's Play. Now let me explain what the heck is going on. I am dressed up right now because I actually am trying to do this before I go to work in an hour. So for those of you that don't know, I actually bulk record episodes back to back. So for example, yesterday I recorded 6 and 7 together, and normally when I do that, I render the first episode, and then after it's done rendering, I upload it onto YouTube, and while it's uploading onto YouTube, I render the other episode. For whatever reason, when I got to the upload to YouTube stage, idiot me thought, hey, I'm done with this file, let's delete it. And I deleted the file before it finished uploading. Kinda needs the file to upload, right? So, episode 6 is gone completely, so I have to find a way to re-record it. And because it's Pokemon and you only make a progress going up, you can't really backtrack. So, I ran all the way back to the point where we started episode 6, left off on episode 5. And I'm going to try my best to fill that gap so it's not very confusing if you watch episode 5 and 7 back to back. This episode was supposed to go up on Friday, however, because it was all messed up, you guys are probably going to get 2 episodes back to back, either today being Monday or early Tuesday, if not, because I have, like I said, work and I'm doing stuff after work as well. But like I said, I'm going to try my best to close that gap, make it not look so confusing. On a brighter note, I'm glad I lost episode 6 rather than episode 7, because we actually did some important things in episode 7. Whereas episode 6, we kind of just made our way through this forest, and then the next route made it to the next town, and that was it. We were trying to level up some Pokemon, so we made a couple of trips back to the Pokemon Center. But, other than that, if you guys are enjoying the series so far, make sure you guys leave a like down below for me. It goes a long way. And yeah, I mean, I'm only human. Humans gonna make mistakes. Unfortunately, here at Great Gaming, me and Richard found every single mistake to make in the beginning of our career, so which is good, but that's a lot of mistakes. So, in the last episode, we actually led off with trying to evolve Mr. Snuff. So, I'm not going to put anything on the layout, but we went ahead and evolved our Kidling into our Pyrote, which is a Fire Rock type now. They are level 20 and level 18s because I did grind them up in between episode 6 and 7, so that'll make more sense on why I'm so overpowered. But, yeah. And for those of you that don't know, Citric is no longer on our team because somebody in the comments, I should have looked up the name now that I re-recorded it, but I don't remember the name, informed me that the Citric is like the Plusominu, Pachirisu, Togedemaru, Dedenne of this region where it doesn't evolve. It's just a strong electric type that doesn't evolve. And unfortunately, I don't want that sitting on the team taking up space. So I'm going to scratch it from the party. But we did add 2 new members. One in the beginning of this episode, and then one at the end of next episode. You guys will see that, but I don't have them on the team because I don't want to spoil the encounter we got episode 7, and the one that we got this episode actually is a bug type and evolves pretty early, so during grinding in episode 7 it evolved. So if we'll see it in the forest, I'll let you know what we grabbed, but we do have a full team at the end of episode 7, which is great. But we're going to make our way through the forest, and I'll tell you exactly what you missed. Like you said, you guys didn't miss much. I pretty much battled every single one of these trainers to get levels, and then we encountered the evil team. So this is what I went ahead and picked up. I picked up a skull larva, and I picked it up at level 11, and it evolves at level 13. So during grinding, it evolved. But we do have a skull larva on the team. His name is Lovebug. You guys will meet him next episode. But yeah, I pretty much grinded up all my Pokemon to level 18, as you can see. We made our way through a forest, and we actually encountered the evil team of this route, which is probably the only important thing that you missed. We got the team name. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but we did do a battle against 2 of them to protect some little kid that were trying to steal his Pokemon. They were kind of like bandits. Hopefully, we will encounter them before the end of this demo. Like I said, I am glad that this is a demo, because we are eventually going to be playing through it again, so we'll see it eventually. I have Bam Bam out front, because Bam Bam is actually the next to evolve. Alright, I'm just gonna kill this thing. Oh, okay, never mind, I got out. But yeah, this is the only reason why I kind of took the full 30 minutes to get through this, is because of all the encounters, all the battles in the forest. But it's not really going to take a full episode, I think, so this might be a shorter episode. So this is the bridge where we encountered the evil team. I'm going to keep the old thumbnail because I have the thumbnail from when we battled them. So if you guys see two random people on that screen, that's who they are. Just so you guys can kind of look at them. But that's what happened. But then you do the battle, and you're going to go ahead and you get cleared to go through and hit the next route, which is this here. Which is Route 4. Really cool mons on this. I'm actually going to just make my way through here. And then I'll show you all the mons that are pretty new. Pepit's pretty cool. I don't know if I encountered him in episode 5 or not, but he's actually a fire grass type, which is really cool. And if I picked a Guade, that's definitely going to join the squad, which is probably going to be the next playthrough. I'll pick a Guade. Alright, and this is the next town. So that's all you missed. It actually took me a whole 30 minutes to get through there, and a whole 5 minutes in this little gap. But we got to this episode and we saw our bandit friend actually walk down from here and walk into the saloon. We already did what we needed to do in there in episode 7, so if you guys watch that, it'll make a little bit more sense. The bandit guy that stole the Guade from what's-her-face. But we're going to go through the Pokédex, and I'll catch you guys up on some Pokemon that we encountered. It might be a couple of spoilers from episode 7, but I might as well just get it all out now, because I'm not going to do this in episode 7. So like I said, we evolved from Kidling to Pyrote, which is a pretty cool evolution. Let me go through it kind of fast and see. I don't want to spoil it. So, interesting fact about Muskberry is the color of the nose and the tail depends on what berry it's holding. So I've been seeing different colored Muskberries around, which is actually pretty cool. Okay, so Gromio was in that route, which is pretty cool. Then we also have Tulip. We encountered the Dream Dairy. I don't know if I said in episode 6 or episode 7, but I did see the Dream Dairy event from another YouTuber. Nothing too important, but if I end up needing the item that he gives him, I'll go back and do it. It's just the whole fact of having to record at night or setting my time back, which is kind of a painful pain in the butt. So there's Pepit. We also encountered a Potter. I think that was in the forest. Somebody had the Potter, which was actually pretty cool. It's a water dog. We got Bowie, which was in one of the bug catchers had it, which is pretty cool. And then Flaugher was another one that we saw. And if I'm showing you guys Pokemon, if I'm skipping over them, that's because we saw them in episode 7, so you guys will see them soon enough. I think that's everything. This is the Pomparnut. This is one of the Pokemon that the evil team had, which was pretty cool. It's like a werewolf, and I need to find out where to get me one of these, because that is pretty dope. Irikun, that we saw in the forest on our way here. And then obviously Fortify. And that's it. So awesome. like I said, that's all you missed. A short 10-minute episode just to catch you guys up so there's not a huge gap. Again, sorry about that, but it is what it is, I guess. Thanks so much for watching this in-between episode. Go check out episode 7, because episode 7 is definitely pretty action-packed and exciting. But I'm going to catch you guys around. Thanks for watching. As always, have a great day and great gaming. See you guys next time.